Hey everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be doing these acrylic nails with a ton of glitter, which I absolutely love. If you want to see how I did these nails, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to start off, of course, with my bare nails and applying my favorite Coffin tips. I am now really enjoying these tips. I thought they were a bit flimsy and a bit cheap at first, but they actually it doesn't really even matter. Like, it just works really well because I usually wear polygel or acrylic on top anyways, so it actually works super well. So as you guys know, I'm just applying my tips using some base coat gel. I love doing this because it is so easy to apply and so easy to remove as well in the end, and also it is safer to put this gel on your nails compared to nail glue. So yeah, it's just easier in general. And I use my UV light that's on the side to just hold my nail underneath with the tip on top. And that's just how I like to get them on there, and you just want to do that for about 30 seconds. And once I've done that, I'm using my nail cutters and I'm just cutting off the tip ever so slightly today because I wanted to keep that really narrow kind of look you'll see in a minute. And I'm just going in with my nail tip cutters and just doing like the tiniest amount. And I was getting a bit shaky here, as you can tell, but I got it in the end, and there you go. They're really like nice and narrow at the tip. So the acrylics I'm using today are from Glitterbels. The first one I put down is Blue Jelly, then the next one is Royalty, then White Shimmer, which is the white one, Tiffany Teal is that nice teal color, then Scales, which is a nice holographic glitter, and then I have, I think it's Peacherbel Soft or something. Yeah, Peacherbel Soft. So I'm starting off today's nails with a base of Tiffany Teal. And this acrylic was applying so smooth and it was just so buttery, and the brush I'm using is also from Glitterbels. It's their number 10 Kalinsky round brush, which is absolutely amazing. I have a video on me swatching all my Glitterbels acrylics. If you want to see that, I will link that down below. And yeah, I absolutely love the Glitterbel system. They are like a medium system and their monomer is also super good. So I'm just applying a nice base layer of that color, and as you can tell, these are super pigmented acrylics. I really like how these acrylics apply, and I'm just making sure to keep the shape of the nail by constantly cleaning up the edge and making sure nothing spills off the side. So once I'm happy with that, I am going over with Scales, which is this beautiful, absolutely stunning holographic teal / aqua blue color, and it's got like chunky bits of hexagons and also these like diamond shaped cut glitters, and everything is holographic, and it's also got the tiniest amount of like some fine pieces in there as well. And what I'm doing is kind of creating a gradient, so I didn't worry too much about making the Tiffany teal color too opaque at the tip because it was going to be completely covered with this. And I'm also adding in some Royalty, which is this nice champagne-y gold flaky pre-mixed acrylic, and I'm just applying that sparingly over that because I don't want to take away from that beautiful Scales acrylic. It's just too nice. So for the next finger, I wanted to do like a gradient, so you'll see what I mean. It's not really a gradient, it's more like an ombre. Yes, I meant ombre. And I've started off by applying a super wet thin bead of Tiffany Teal, and I just blended that up by turning my brush around, and then I'm going over with Blue Jelly. This is like a really nice, well, jelly of course, but it's got these like blue iridescent fine glitters in there with the tiniest amount of gold / purple, and this is so nice. I also have this in purple, and I'm really happy I got these. I have yet to do a look with the purple one because I really do like it, but yeah, let me know if you want maybe a look with that. So for this finger, I kind of wanted to incorporate some white in there, and I have this soft white shimmer shade, and I've basically incorporated some of that Tiffany teal in there. And I was basically going for kind of a marble, but not really. I just wanted there to be this random bit of blue in there. You'll see in the end what it looks like. But I am going to go over with some glitter as well, the ones I have been using. So I wasn't too fussed about this looking too perfect. I just wanted it to look kind of like having this like soft white in there. That's kind of just what I want. I wanted to just throw a bit of soft white in there. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm still getting used to the soft white shade. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it is really pretty. And yeah, I need to find more ways to kind of use it, I guess. And here I'm just trying to put more of that blue back in, doing that cuticle bead, and just making sure that I'm getting super close to the cuticle area, and using the tip of my brush to pull away from the cuticle. And also I'm angling my brush a lot so that I can make sure that it's nice and flat going from the cuticle down, and that I don't have like a weird tall bumpy cuticle area. Now I'm going over with blue jelly, and I'm just applying a tiny amount of this to do like these diagonal lines across the nail. And this was really simple and easy to do, nothing too tricky. I would say work a bit drier with these glitters, because they do take a bit to set up. So yeah, just work a little bit more dry with them. And then I'm trying to pick out like the tiny bits of the scales shade and popping that on top. And then of course, to tie everything up, I'm adding some of that royalty shade, which is like flakes pretty much, and like, I don't know, it's got like green, pink and blue flakes in there, and then it's got like fine gold glitter. And then I'm going back with my index finger and I'm doing the ombre again. So I was waiting for that blue jelly and Tiffany teal to set up a bit before I could actually apply this cuticle bead. And this is Glitterbel's, it's one of their core powders, so these are really easy to apply as well, and I absolutely love them. My current favorite core powder from them is Pink Opal and Pink Opal Shimmer, and they are absolutely stunning. I have done some nails with them. I've done a how to ombre video as well if you're interested, and a how to marble as well nail with the Glitterbel system, which I'll link down below. And yeah, I really like to marble and ombre with acrylic. It's just really good fun. Now I wanted to do all the glitters on one nails because I loved every single glitter I was using today. It was so nice. I'm really like tempted to do like a hot flake kind of nail for summer. Yeah, I just really see that happening soon, so stay tuned for that. And I'm basically going to be doing all three glitters. I've started with royalty, then scales, and now moving up to blue jelly. And I really like how this nail looked. This was probably my second favorite, and the thumb was probably my first favorite. So I'm just making sure it's nice and neat so that I can go in with my next shade. This one is Tiffany teal, and I should have picked up this bead a little bit more dry, but just wait for it to set up a bit before you start poking at it. And yeah, just start to mold that how you need it to be. And always wipe your brush on some tissue. I have like some tissue next to me, which is why I go off camera, and that means I'm wiping off my brush and soaking my brush in monomer again, so my brush stays nice and clean and free of any acrylics. I don't want it to ruin my brush. But it has happened to me before where I've accidentally forgot to clean my brush and there was a lot of acrylic stuck in this. So what I did is I let it soak in some acetone, like 100% pure acetone, overnight, and the next morning it was like brand new. It was actually super soft as well, so I guess that's something you can do. And now for the ring finger, I am going to do the exact same thing I did with the thumb. And I've just basically applied that all over the nail. I'm not too worried about getting the colour too opaque at the tip because I will be going over with those glitters. Again, just focusing at the cuticle, wiping away any of that extra stuff on the side that's falling, and then just blending down. And I did remove the bits of glitter off camera because they were quite tricky. They were quite stuck in there, so I had to do that off camera. But I just kind of pushed them off with my brush, really. Now going in with scales and just pushing that around. I don't really like to drag my glitters too much. It's more like just moving them around because they need time to set up, and if I move them around too much they will take even longer. So I try to maneuver them as little as possible. And then I'm just adding in some more royalty, which is gonna go in like some of the in between the glitter, not really on top. Try not to hide that beautiful holographicness of the glitters with your royalty. Now I'm going in with Glitterbel's glass slippers and I'm just capping everything in clear. And I applied a relatively, well, I'm not making these nails too thick because I don't like thick nails, but if you like thick nails or you really like to encapsulate nice and thick, maybe for structure, definitely do that. Personally, I didn't for this video, and yeah, just because I was kind of messing around really. I wasn't really planning to keep these nails on for too long. I was just kind of experimenting and I liked how it looked in the end, so I decided to upload it to show you guys how beautiful these glitters actually are. And yeah, so I'm usually at this point you would apply a nice thicker bead at the where the middle of the nail is. That's kind of like the apex where you want to build your structure so your nails don't break and they're nice and strong. But I just went over with a nice thin-ish kind of bead of clear just to encapsulate and protect everything. And yeah, if you find that your brush is sticking to your acrylic when you're trying to move it down the nail, you want to wipe off your brush on some tissue and then dip it in your monomer and soak off the extra monomer, and then you start dragging the acrylic down your nail again, and you'll find that it just happens so much more smooth compared to, you know, it being stuck on your brush, which is super annoying. So yes, definitely keep your Kolinsky brushes clean, and definitely try and invest in a Kolinsky brush compared to a synthetic one, because the synthetic ones will probably only last you a couple weeks before you need to change them, because you'll realize that the acrylic is getting stuck in the bristles. So definitely get yourself a good Kolinsky brush. You can definitely find them on Amazon. Depending on the size of your brush, it may cost more, so the bigger the brush the more it costs, of course, because you're gonna need more bristles on the brush. So yeah, just bear that in mind. And if you're a beginner, definitely start off with a size 8 brush. Despite not being a beginner anymore, I still go back to an 8 from time to time. This is currently a 10, and yeah, I still love it. So now I filed off camera because I have been including my filing routine in pretty much all my other polygel videos, which is basically the same. So I thought I'd not do that for this video, and there you go. Look how stunning that glitter is when you top coat. It just comes out and it's so beautiful. So just apply a nice layer of top coat, bring out all that glitter, And I absolutely love this finger, like the thumb is probably my favorite. I think I've already mentioned that. And this one is, can you see how nice of an effect that blue jelly gives off underneath? Like, I love it so much. Like, you can use it in so many different ways, and I will definitely be using this with purple jelly soon in another video. And then comes that ring finger with all the glitters on there. And I also liked this nail a lot. I wish I had swapped around the ring finger and the index finger designs around. I wish I had done that. And then there's this one, my second favorite. Like, look how stunning that scales is. I love scales, it's so nice. And royalty is also super nice as well, of course. And then finishing off with the pinky finger. I love how the glitterbels have changed their brush now to it being clear. It's like so much more satisfying to watch when top coating. But yes, don't forget to apply your cuticle oil, and also if you are enjoying this video, please don't forget to thumbs up and like and comment and share, because it means the world to me and I really enjoy reading comments and responding. So thank you to everyone who has, and thank you to everyone that drops their nice words down below in the comments. And then I'm just applying this cuticle oil I got from the Body Shop. It's a store that you find in the UK, so I'm not sure if it's like available in other countries. But this is the final look. Look how stunning they are. I love these. They are so cute and they're so glittery. I love glitter. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if this was helpful or anything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.